here, coming from our meditation room, directly into your living room. You're trying.
Okay.
Is this our intro?
This might be our weird cold intro here. I'm Jerry.
And we are Life is Trail Running. Does that make sense?
Well, we are, yeah.
We are that.
We are that entity.
We are.
It's kind of like the Borg. Like, it takes up a whole lot of entities to be one singularity.
Yep. So we are Life is Trail Running. And this Life-ism is about inflammation and what we do to help reduce that.
We really don't know a lot about inflammation. We're not doctors. We're not exercise physiologists. We're not nutritionists. What we really wanted was an excuse to film how she makes our ginger turmeric tea.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Weren't you just over there? And now you're here? And now I've changed my clothes. That's kind of weird. All right, well, I'm happy you're here. We are going to make ginger turmeric tea. This is my own creation, and I will put the recipe in the description, but let me just go over what we have here. I have organic ginger root, and I'm just gonna put it in my hand for you to see, a decent amount. All right. Then I have turmeric root. I have 2 bags of that. And I want to point out, we get a lot of our produce from Green Planet Grocery in Syracuse. You'll want some type of green tea. This one is Titulia, and we buy it at Wegmans. It's organic. And then you'll want some cinnamon sticks. I just use 1 for each batch. And then pepper kernels. The other thing you'll need is a decent sized cook pot and a veggie peeler. So you're gonna grab your turmeric and your ginger, veggie peeler, and your pot. And we're gonna come over here. Now we're gonna peel some of the ginger and turmeric root. I'll show you. I mean, I don't overdo it and try to get all the skin off, but we do it because that way the tea is a little bit more heavily concentrated and you can mix it with water or seltzer water, whatever you'd like. And what I'll do, as you can see, break it into smaller pieces. And you can just put it right into your pot once you peel it. We just did the ginger, now we're gonna do the turmeric. When you're done peeling your ginger and turmeric, you should have a little over 2 cups of ginger and turmeric in there mixed in. So what you're gonna do now is just real quickly rinse it. Okay, that gets any of the extra dirt that might be on it. Now you're gonna fill it with water. And I like to put enough water that all of it's covered along with just a little bit extra at the top. Next thing we're gonna add is 1 cinnamon stick. If I can get one out. There we go. All right, 1 cinnamon stick. Now, in order for you to properly absorb the ginger and turmeric benefits, you do need to use pepper in your tea as well. So I put in black pepper kernels. As you can see, this is a mixed blend of pepper kernels. That's perfectly fine as long as you put pepper in. I usually do about a tablespoon. You just dump that right in. And that's it. Okay, now we're gonna put it on the stove and get it boiling. You'll turn it on high. We're gonna let it come to a boil, and once it starts boiling, turn down the heat just a little bit so it's a nice rumbling boil, and let it boil for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been boiling now for 5 minutes. We're gonna turn it off, and you're gonna let it sit on the stove, uncovered, for an hour. After an hour, you're gonna grab your green tea, and you're gonna put 3 or 4 tea bags in there. And the reason that we put green tea in there is green tea is also good to help with inflammation. It's been about an hour, and as you can see, the tea has cooled just a little bit. So now I'm gonna put 3 green tea bags in here. And, you know, just let them steep for as long as the package tells you. I'm gonna strain this. And I'll just pour it right in. Okay, and as you can see, this is how much tea it made. However, this is really, really concentrated. So what I do is fill the rest of this up with water, and then when we go to drink it, I'll also dilute with some water in my glass, or sparkling water, whatever you like. Or you can put it in a smoothie just like this, and you're all done. Stick it in the fridge and it'll last for 5 to 7 days. You know, just keep an eye on it. And there you go. Now let's get back into the bedroom and finish recording. Wow, that was a really great time we had out there.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh, how'd you guys get here so fast?
Were you guys just there waiting for us? That's kind of weird. Here's what I know. You run, and then you get inflamed. And since we do a lot of running, we do a lot of flaming. Is that not how you should put it?
That was perfect.
Is that good?
That was perfect. But there are foods that can help with inflammation to help reduce it. Ginger and turmeric in the tea,
as mentioned before,
is definitely big. Some of the other things are berries, broccoli, avocados, green tea, peppers, mushrooms, grapes, nuts, green leafy vegetables, tomatoes, watermelon. Just basically any kind of plant-based food can really help reduce inflammation. I don't need the list. Forget the list.
Just eat a lot of plants. You'll be
exactly.
Good. Studies have shown that the exercise isn't necessarily what makes your body better. It's the recovery and adaptation after exercise that strengthens the body. So it's not necessarily good to try to get rid of all inflammation. You know, you can just take some of this stuff to try to reduce it. The point is, if you can start your exercise without inflammation, you're going to be better off than that the only inflammation you're going to have is from the exercise. Then that's what's going to help you as an athlete and as a runner.
You can check out nutritionfacts.org, which is Dr. Greger's website. And in the search bar at the top, you'll type in, I had to write this down, enhanced athletic recovery without undermining adaptation. But that's a really good video. It kind of explains exactly what we were talking about in a more succinct medical manner. Because he's actually a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
And it has a picture of Scott Jurek and a Tata Umada runner right at the beginning of the video, which is really cool.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So definitely check that out. Link in the description. Thank you for watching. And I've put the recipe down below in the comments section for the turmeric tea. If you guys have any additional questions or there's something you'd like to see, you can comment below. You can message us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Life is Trail Running, or email us lifeistrailrunning@gmail.com. See you out on the trail. Yeah!
Yeah!
watching. And we put the recipe.
That's what red chili puts do.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. That's brilliant. Okay, put that back. Let's do it again.